Hello guys, welcome to Data Science Simplified. As you all know that we were working on a project that is nothing but Swiggy delivery time prediction, and we have executed the entire steps for data cleaning. Okay, but the thing is that what I felt in our previous video, what I used method chaining, and for that we use assign method. I felt like most of the viewers felt it really overwhelming. So what I decided to create a new video, upload a new video where I will teach you all data cleaning a step by step in a beginner friendly way. Okay, so without any further delay, let's get started. So look over here. What I have done over here, I have imported all the libraries that is required for data cleaning. So here I imported pandas just to because we were working with data frame. So pandas is required for data cleaning as well, data manipulation, and numpy for numerical computation. I already told you many times the same thing. Okay, so what will I do? I will run all, and after that what I did, I give the path of my data file where I have stored, and after that, and for that I use what read csv method, that is the method of pandas. Okay, and I create a new variable df where I stored my data frame. So if you look this data frame, then it seems something like this. Okay, df. So here you can see there are 45,593 rows and 20 columns. Okay, so to get the overview of the data, what I will do, I will just use sample method to get to know what all values inside this data frame. So I will just select the random 10 rows. Okay, so I got to know about this data that there is a nan values. Okay, here is the nan values, here is the nan values, and okay, let me see guys, here is also a nan values, and okay, and after that there is a value inside this column, restaurant latitude, restaurant longitude, and delivery location. Okay, here you can see the time ordered, it is nan value here also, there is a nan value here also. Okay, so in the road traffic density there is a nan value, and there is a lot more to explore guys, but I don't want to tell you each and everything. I will just go through each and every column of this data frame. Okay, so have patience please, and I will just use this info method to get an overview about the data frame. Okay, so here you can see there are almost 20 columns, not almost, there are exactly 20 columns, 0 to 19, that is 20, and it is saying that each column has 45,593 values and all are filled, there is no any empty values, and the data type for each and every column was object, float, integer, and like this. Okay, so next what will I do, I got the overview of the data, and after that I will just go through column by column. Okay, so the first column is nothing but id, here you can see, and one thing guys, please try to write the same column name. If it is in lowercase, please write it in lowercase. If it is in uppercase, please write it in uppercase. I mean to say that please write it exactly what it is inside the column, inside the data frame. Okay, so I have written the same id in capital letter, and after that I will execute, and got to know that there are 45,593. It means that all the values are unique, so it is not gonna help us predicting the delivery time, and we are cleaning this data frame to that we want to predict the delivery time, and it is not gonna impact the delivery time. This column, I am talking about this column. So what will I do? I will drop this column. I hope you guys got it. So after this, so guys, what I decided that I will write the code in front of you so that you guys can relate it very well. So df.drop, drop is a method. Inside this method I will write the columns, and guys, my typing is not up to the mark, not fast, so please try to have patience. And you know that the column name is id and that we want to drop, so I have written the same. Okay, and after that I will write in place is equal to true because I want to delete it permanently. Okay, okay, so guys, what wrong I did here over here is that I have forgot to write n, I think. Okay, so execute it once more. Yes, the thing is that I forgot to write n, or I misspelled. So I hope you got it. So after that, I will try to check whatever I have implemented, is it reflecting in my result or not. So here you can see before it was 20 columns, right now it is 19. Here you can see. Okay, right now the id column is not there. Okay, so I will show you again here. There is a ID column. Before it was ID column. There was ID column. Right now it is not there. So it got removed because I have written this code. Okay. After that, I will jump to the next column, that is nothing but this. I will try to, I will try to analyze this column, what values it consists. Okay. So for this, I will write code df dot, and I got to know that there is that this is a kind of feature engineering. The data type is objects, and here you can see it is a kind of alphabet, so it is not gonna so we don't need to convert it into convert the data type for this column as well. Okay, so and here you can see there is a indoor, so the word I can extract here the city name. Okay, but this is a part of feature engineering, so I'm not gonna deep dive into this feature engineering step. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay, Bangalore, Coimbatore, Chennai. So I'm gonna extract this column city name with this particular column. Okay, but this is a part of feature engineering, so I hope you got it. After that I will jump to the next column. Okay, df dot, the next column name is what I'm gonna see over here. Okay, delivery a person is. Okay, so I will copy it here and try to paste and execute. Okay, so here you can see the value looks like integer, but here you can see the data type is object. The age should be integer, the age should be integer or number, but here you can see the data type is object because this number is placed inside quotation. Okay, so that's why it is. If you will look the unique values, then here you can see this number 37 is placed inside this 34 as well, placed inside this inverted comma. So it should not be there, the inverted comma should not be there, because it is there because the data type for this column is object. So what will I do? I will convert this data type for this column to integer. Okay guys, let me tell you one thing more. Here you can see there is a nan string. It is not exactly the nan values. Nan values, the actual nan values will look like this. Okay, this is the actual nan values, it will look like this, but here you can see that this is the a string nan. It is different kind of encoded. Okay, so it is a kind of a string, this is not the actual nan values, I mean to say. So if I will convert this column, okay, if I will try to convert this column into what, into integer, then it will throw an error. if you want to see, then I can show you here. Okay, so okay, one thing guys, let me, I forgot to write dot over here. As type is used to convert the data type. Okay, so I want to convert it into integer, but it will throw an error because you know that there is a string encoded. We cannot convert this string to an integer. Okay, so that's why it will throw an error. Okay, so look over here. I'm just gonna show you that it is gonna throw an error. Here you can see the same exact line that I told earlier. Okay, invalid lateral for integer function with base 10. Here you can see a string nan over here. So what will I do? I will convert this column data type to float, and it will work guys. Look over here. And why it will work I will tell you in detail. Okay. So here you can see the before the data type for this column was object. Right now it is getting converted into float. So why it is happening? Because you know that this string. So let me speak once more, guys. I'm gonna clear each and everything. Okay. So why this worked? Why not integer? Because here you can see this is the nan value. Okay. So when you write float, when you try to convert this to float, then this string nan is getting converted into what? The actual nan values that I showed you earlier. Okay. So that's why it works, because okay, hope you got it. So if you will see the unique values for this column right now, so if you will see, then you will get to know. Okay, so here you guys, you can see over here the string nan is appeared once more, and whatever the expected result that I want, it is not showing over here. We want the actual nan values. Why it happened? Because I did this type conversion, I did this data type conversion. Okay, but the thing is that the result that I got, I haven't saved it back into this column. So first of all I will save it back into this column. Okay, and try to execute it once more, and after that you will see that this nan, a string nan values will be getting converted to the actual nan values. Okay, let's have a look. So here you can see the string nan value is now getting converted into the actual nan values. Okay, so this is what I'm telling you guys. Okay, I hope you got it. So guys, this is the age of the unique age of the rider age. Okay, the unique age of rider. So if you will observe closely, then you will get to know the rider age is 18. Okay, sorry, 15. And do you think that is it possible to have a rider age below 18? It is not, because the rider is gonna have motorcycle to deliver the food. So they don't have the license, driver license. Okay, who has the age below 18. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna drop this 15, drop the rows where the rider age is below 18. Okay, so basically I'm gonna drop this 15. Okay, so basically guys, what I'm going to do over here is that I'm gonna remove the rows where the rider age is below 18. So what I did, I just write this particular code. So it will, this particular code will give uh, the true or false, like a boolean series for particular rider whose age is below 18. For that particular rows it will give false. Okay, and greater than 18 it will give true. Okay, and after that what will I do? I will do the masking. So I will, if I will execute this line, this particular code, then you will get a boolean series. Okay, so you here you can see. So if I will see you guys, going I'm going a bit that detail, so that's why. So here you can see, guys, the rider age is 37 and 37 is greater than 18, so it is returning true. Okay, and most of the values here you can see, most of the values are what, greater than 18, so it is returning true. And there will be some rows where the value will be less than 18, where it will return false. Okay, so what will I do, I will mask this entire result. Okay, so what happens, guys, so whenever I write, I put this particular code inside this df with a square bracket, then it will keep only the rows where the rider age is below greater than 18 or 18. The basically the rider age is 18 or above 18, it will particularly filter those rows, it will keep only those rows. Okay, I hope you got it. It may be that my English is not good up to the mark, but I felt like that you are getting it. Okay, I'm trying my best way. Okay, and I will store the result back into the data frame so that it will remain consistent. Okay, so basically whatever changes I have applied over here, here you can see I filtered out all the rows where the rider age is below 18. I keep only the rows where the rider age is 18 or above. So whatever the changes that I made, is it reflecting inside the result or not? So what will I do? I will, on the top of this particular column, I will apply the unique method. Okay, so just wait a minute, I will write unique. So see over, guys, here there was 15, there was 15 before. If you will compare, here you can see there was 15. Okay, right now the 15 got removed from here. So this is basically what this particular code does. It remove all the rows where the rider age is below 18 and keeps only those rows where the rider age is 18 or above. I hope you got it. After this, I will jump to the next column. Okay, so the next column is what? Here you can see uh, the next column is delivery person rating. Okay, so what will I do? I will try to know what this column consists, what all values this column consists. So I will just do the same thing. Here you can see I will write df data frame name, and after that inside the square bracket I will write my column name. Okay, and on the top of it, what will I do? I will, okay, here you can see the data type for this particular column is object, and you can see over here, guys, the rating is 4.9, 4.5, 4.4, so it should be float, I think. And so what I will do, I will convert this as type to float. Okay, so here you can see the data type for this particular column got converted to what, float. Okay, so this part I have already done with. Okay, and after this I will, whatever the changes that I made over here, I will save it or inside this, inside this column. Okay, okay, so this is just a warning, guys, this is not a, this is some kind of warning. After this I will deep dive more into this column, this particular column. Okay, guys, so what will I do? I will just paste it over here and try to know what all values it consists. Okay, so dot unique. Okay, and okay, so you can see over here, look, guys, all the values inside this particular column is are between 0 to 5. If you will see this these values, that is out of 5, that is 6. So this is the thing that we have to observe more. Okay, so I'm gonna deep dive into this particular factor. Why is it there, like why is it 6 over here? Okay, to know more about this particular column, like why 6 is over here. So what I did over here, guys, look, I call this method dot describe method on the top of this particular column to know more about our distribution of the data. So here you can see minimum mean value is 4.6, standard deviation is 0.31, minimum rating is 2.5, and 25% values are 25% of the ratings are below 4.5 or 4.5, 50% of the ratings are below 4.7 or 4.7, and 75% of the ratings are 4.9 or below 4.9, and maximum rating is 6. So is it possible? Here it is getting confirmed that the rating is given on the scale of 0 to 5, not on 10. So this is a kind of data entry error or anything error. So what will I do? I will remove this 6, this 6 particular rating. Okay, so for this I will write the code in front of you guys. Please have patience. So guys, I have written this particular code to remove, okay, this 6 values. Okay, so what this code will does, the value inside this particular column, each and every value inside this particular column will be compared with this 6. Okay, and the values, if the values will be won't be 6, then it will return true, and wherever the values will be 6, it will return false, basically false. So if I will put this entire statement in this entire code inside this df again, okay guys, I want to show you. So here, if I will put this entire code inside this, then what this code will, this will include only those rows where the rider is the rider rating was not given 6. So basically what it does, I will show you each and every steps. Okay, so here you will get a boolean series wherever the riders rating was given 6, it will, okay guys, let me, wherever the rider's rating will be given 6, it will return false because it is saying that not equal to 6. Okay, and wherever the rider's rating was given 6, not 6, it will return true. Okay, and if I will put this entire code inside this data frame again df, okay, so it will keep only the rows where the rider age was 6, so rider rating was not 6. Sorry guys, because it was bit confusing while expressing things in English, so I hope you won't mind it. And this particular code, I'm gonna explain this once more. This particular, what this particular code will do is that wherever the rider's rating was given 6, this will drop and only keep the rows where the rider's rating was given below or 6, below 5 or 6. Okay, below 5 or 5. Okay, I hope you got it. In simple one line, I mean to say that this code, what this code does is, where the rider, I am removing all the rows where the rider rating was given 6. I am removing all the rows where the rider's rating was given 6 again. Okay, so I will save this in result into the data frame again. Okay, and I will execute it. So after this guys, whatever the changes that I made over here, is it reflecting inside the result or not? So for this, what will I do? I will just copy it and paste it over here. Okay, okay, and on the top of it I will run the unique method. Okay, unique. Okay, and here you can see there was a 6, the rating 6 got removed from here. Okay, before, here you can see there was a rating after 3.3, there was a rating 6, and right now the rating 6 got removed from here, 3.3. Okay, I hope you got it. Basically I am teaching you in very details, and it's really challenging for me to explaining things in English. Okay, it will be, I am, because I am, you know, that I'm bit comfortable with Hindi, but I want to reach maximum audience. I want maximum audience get benefited out of my video, so that's why I'm keeping my way of communication English. Okay, I hope you got it. Try to be uh, try to understand, guys. Okay, after this I will jump to the next columns value. So here you can see all these particular columns. So all these particular columns are, you know, kind of latitude, longitude values. So I will analyze all these columns once. Okay, so for this, whatever code I'm writing over here, okay, just look over it. And for this I will write the code, and for this I will use the iloc method. Okay, for slicing. Okay, because I want all these columns, restaurant latitude to restaurant, all the four columns, and each and every values inside these columns, all the rows. Okay, so what will I do? I will use iloc. So for this I will write df dot iloc. This is basically used for slicing. Okay, and I want all the rows. I want all the rows for this particular column, all these particular columns. I want all the rows for this restaurant latitude, restaurant longitude, basically. So for this, what will I use? I will use same colon. So colon is basically signifies that we want all the rows. So it will basically extract all the rows for this, all these four columns. Okay, and after that I will have an, you know, comma. Okay, and after that I want the column from where, from 3 to 6. Okay, and for this I will use 3 to 7. Okay, basically here I mention the column index. So 3 to 7, that is basically means I want 3. Here you can see the restaurant latitude index is 3, 4, 5, and for this column it is 6, and we increase it a step 1. So that's why I'm, instead of 6 I am writing over here 7. Okay, so whatever the column that I want to analyze, I got it here, I extract it using the slicing method. Okay, so on the top of it, what will I do? I will analyze. So basically I will use describe method on the top of this. Okay, to get to know the values. Okay, sorry guys. So here you can see count, minimum values, mean. So here you can see the mean is negative, so the values can't be negative. Here you can see, and the values can't be 0 as well. Here you can see, but the thing is that I am gonna fix only right now the negative values. Here if I will Google, then you can also get it to know. Okay, so I'm gonna show you inside the Google. So look guys, here I'm gonna search, can India's lat long can be negative? So here you can see, no, India's lat long cannot be negative. Here you can see over, no, and here it is showing the India's lat long 8.8 degree 4 minute to 36 degree 6 second, and 68 degree to 7 minute to 97 degree 25 minute. Okay, so the thing is that it is saying the India's latitude longitude cannot be negative. So what will I do? I will just use over here, what I will use over here, absolute method. I will try to keep it positive. Here you can see this value, I will try to keep it positive. Okay, and for this, what will I will write the code here. I will show you. I will write df, and inside this particular I will write the column name. Okay, restaurant latitude. Okay guys, and I will explore this column as well, and on the top of it, what will I do? I want to remove this negative values. So I want all the values inside this column in positive. So on the top of it I will apply absolute method. Okay, dot abs. So here is, you can see guys, if I will apply this and will basically save this inside this column, okay, the actual column, so that whatever the changes that I made will be reflected inside the result, okay. So if I will do, if I will execute the same code over here, then you will be seeing over here that the negative value will got disappeared because I made them positive. Here you can see guys, here the minimum value is 0 right now, all the values are 0 over here, okay, and before it was minus 30, minimum value was minus 30. So whatever the changes that I have applied over here, it is seeing inside the result. Right now the minimum value is 0, so all the negative values inside this particular column will be changed into positive, okay. But guys, you know that one more thing is really need to be fixed over here, because it shouldn't be 0, it should be 8 degree to 37 degree, 67 to 88 or 95. So it should be in between range, but here the minimum value is 0, so we have to fix all this, but right now I'm not gonna do over here, okay. I will keep it for other session as well, okay. So guys, I will jump to the next column, and the next column is nothing but this, all this. Here you can see order date, time order, time order picked. Okay, so here you can see all these columns are in you know that it is a kind of object, but it should be date time, because if you will observe this column, so order date, date time, date order, time ordered picked, so it is a kind of date time column, but it is you know that it is in object. So what we have to do, we have to convert it into date time. But one thing guys, I want to tell you guys, if I will convert this into date time, and whenever I will export it and whenever I will read it to somewhere, then it will convert back into the object. So you know that it will be not worth doing over here, converting it to date time, because it is not gonna affect uh, after some times, okay. So what will I do, I will keep it for when I will be doing feature engineering. In that session I will do it, okay. And so I will jump to the next column, that is weather condition. From here I will do the cleaning, okay. So for this I will write this code, okay. So look over here, df weather condition. So what is where is weather condition, okay. So weather condition basically, okay. So here you can see the condition is associated with the sunny, and you know that we don't want this condition, we want only this sunny, okay. So what will I do, I will replace this condition over here, okay. Then what will I do, whatever the changes that I applied over here, I will save it back to the condition column, okay. So for this I will write this particular code, and you can see guys, whatever the changes that I want, it will be seen inside this particular column, okay. So what will I do, I will just see whatever changes that I applied, it is seeing, it is reflecting, okay. So it is reflecting, okay, conditions got removed, and I want to see the all the unique values inside this column, so that I can got to know what all values are there inside this column, what unique categories are there. So what will I use, unique, okay. Here you can see there is a sunny, stormy, sandstorm, cloudy, fog, windy. So what guys, what I felt guys, this is basically, here you can see there is a space here, basically there is a space here, basically there is a space. So what can I do guys, over here I can remove this leading a space by using that what is the, by using a strip function I can replace this empty spaces over here guys. But what will I do, I can remove these empty spaces with the help of this this as well. Here if I will remove condition with extra space with the empty, then basically this extra spaces will got removed from here as well. And we can, and I already told you that we can uh, use a strip over this column, but I felt like that this is quite convenient for here. So what will I do? I will just execute this again, and after this you will see that this Sunny will the extra spaces that is in front of each and every character, okay, that will got removed. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, so basically see guys, the extra spaces that was there is got removed over here. Okay, so I'm getting Sunny, Stormy with the proper format, so there is nothing to change over here. And what one thing we can do over here is that we can make it to the lower case as well, but I think that it is not necessary over here. But for the sake of any inconvenience later, what will I do? I will convert it to lowercase. So okay, so this is what I will do. So basically guys, I will change the next method inside this. Okay, so I will write str.lower to make it lower. Okay, so here you can see guys, right now the uh, this character, this word Sunny, the first letter of this word is S, that is S is capital, in capital. Okay, for each and every character the first word is, you know first letter is, in capital. So after this, what will it do? After writing this code, what will it do? It will convert it back into the lowercase for each and every unique category. Okay, so here you can see, so right now the Sunny got converted into lowercase. Okay, for each and every unique categories. Okay, so I hope you got it. So after this guys, I will jump to the next column that we have left with. Okay, so the next column is nothing but this, all these columns, road traffic density, vehicle conditions, type of order, all these columns. Okay, so I will go, I will deal with each and every columns one by one. Okay, even there are a lot of other columns that we can deal with simultaneously, so I will show you. Okay, what I did guys over here, that I have written the code beforehand, because because it will take a lot of time to that writing all this code in front of you. So what I have decided to, I have written it before. So I'm gonna, and the code is very simple. I'm gonna show you what this code is doing. Okay, so first of all, I made a list of all category columns. So it is all the category, this is all the category columns that we have. So what I decided to make a list of all these columns. Okay, after that, what I used, I want to print all the unique values inside this particular columns like the rest, because earlier what I used to do is that I tried to access this particular column one by one, and on the top of it I tried to find out the unique categories. But what I have decided over here, I made the list of all the categorical columns and made a variable this and save it inside this, so that I can loop through each and every columns once. Okay, so what I did, I write the for loop over here. This is the variable. Okay, whatever you want you can write over here. I have written here call. You can write whatever you want, x y z, but you have to at that particular time you have to write the same thing whatever you will write over here. Okay, so what I did over here, I loop through each and every column. So first of all, this will access this particular column, and on the top of this particular column, what will it do? It will try to find out all the unique values. Okay, so like this here. Okay, like this, and it will print all the unique values for this particular column. Okay, for this particular column, all the unique values, because all the unique values are stored inside this unique values. Okay, so it will loop through this column. Okay, and print all the unique values inside this particular column. Then this it will loop through this column as well, and print all the unique values inside this column, like the same way for the rest of the other columns, like type of vehicles, festival city, all the columns it will loop through and print all the unique categories are over there. Okay, just to know that that is there any cleaning is required for that particular category or not. Okay, I hope you got it. And after that I will run, and you can see over here there is a high, jam, low, medium. Okay, and you can see over here for each and every category there is a trailing space, there is one extra spaces that is not even required. Okay, So here for jam also low, there is one extra spaces. Okay, medium 4. And you know that what happens when you train your model with this high with an extra space and with high without any spaces. So what happens is that it will treat our machine treat it differently. Okay, so it may lead to wrong result. It will give bad result, bad prediction. So what will I do? I will remove all the training spaces over there. Okay, for this as well. Here you can see for each and every category for particular columns there is a leading there is a trailing spaces for this column, for this column as well, for this column as well. Here you can see for this column as well, for this column as well. Okay, so here you guys you can see over here for this category for this column there is a nan string, there is a string nan with an extra spaces, and for this column as well. So what will I do? I have seen that uh, most of the places there is a nan string with an extra spaces over here. Okay, so what will I do? Wherever the this nan string, wherever there will be a nan string inside the data frame, I will replace with the actual nan values. Okay, so okay, so this is what I want. So I will do one thing. Above this I will write the code where I will replace all the nan values, nan string with the actual nan values. Okay, so basically this is the code what I will write over here. Df dot replace uh, nan actual nan values with the actual nan values, np.nan np.nan. Okay, and I will save it inside the df data frame itself. Okay, so I will execute it and you will see over here that this nan, this string nan will be replaced by what? The actual nan values. Okay, here you can see. So see guys, you can see over here guys, the string nan here, there was a string nan that is got replaced by the actual nan values for this particular case as well. So this is it from my side guys. I think that this particular video is getting too long. I will have 15 or 20 minutes videos, another videos where I will teach you the rest part of the data cleaning process. So I hope if you like this video, please like this and subscribe, because it will motivate me to create and bring more videos like this. Okay, I hope you are doing good. Okay, bye.